Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your weekly focus, April the 1st through to the 7th, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Let's dive right into the cards, shall we? So, our underlying energy for this week is the High Priestess. Wow, this is really sitting and contemplating in silence, going within, understanding your talents, your abilities, the magic of you, the unique self, and understanding how we can embrace different parts of ourselves and see the potential and bring it forward and utilize it to move ourselves forward each and every day. When this card is here, there is magic all around us, but especially that we need to recognize the magic within us. So know that there is magic around you. You're not the only sign to get some kind of magic surrounding you this week. It is a very potent week for energy. We really want to pay attention to where we are putting our energy this week because we walk into the solar eclipse on Monday of next week. Now we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is here to tell us to dream big, think about, contemplate where you want to go, what you want to create, what you want to event. The possibilities are endless. It's only when you put in the limitation, is there a limitation at this point in time for you? So it's dreaming it and dreaming it big. I think also you will be able to add practicality to it. So I don't think you can grow it to a point where it's not doable. Okay, but starting with the High Priestess, I mean, that is a transformative power coming in. Okay, really is amazing for embracing our talents, our unique gifts, and aligning our actions with our higher calling. Now we have the Tower card, awakenings, breaking through the glass ceiling, understand where we can position ourselves, how we can position ourselves to launch ourselves into our tomorrow. Now, Sag, I just thought of something. We're going to be having, during the solar eclipse for you, there is this energy about your habits, your behaviors, and changing them or almost creating them to move you forward. So think of some of the things that you want to do in your life that is different than the normal flow, what you normally expect. Like shake up part of your routine right now. It's going to feel uncomfortable and it's not really the energy, but it will be the energy. Does that make sense to you? So, and I just kind of thought of that, we're shaking things up. It's habits and behaviors and how we play out our day and our routine and how we utilize our time and our energy, which is going to be vitally important in expansion, in growing prosperity and growing abundance. Okay, and that's particular for you, Sag. And I didn't include it with any of the other videos. I don't even know why it popped into my head. But I guess I was supposed to tell you that it's paramount that we start thinking about how we roll out our day. What we do, what time do we set the alarm clock to wake up? Do we set an alarm clock to wake up? What do we do once we open our eyes? Do we sit up straight and give thanks for the day or do a meditation? Do we immediately start to go to the to-do tasks of today? What we need to get done before 9 a.m. And start looking at your day, because I think you're going to see how you're going to be able to manipulate your time, your energy, your resources to really working for you if you bring it into the conscious level. Okay, otherwise I think it'll work against you. So once again, the Tower card, if we don't pay attention, they'll take hold of the reins and they'll make sure that we go in the direction we need to, and it hurts. More often than not, when they get control over it, it's a lesson well learned. We'll never revisit that one again. So take control of or look at ways of taking control, I would think, more than taking control of, because we might have to change some things around. We might have to prioritize life a little differently. And either we are conscious of doing that for ourselves, or um, we'll be forced into it. So it's always better when we do it. The World card. The World card is very significant here because we are in the ending of, well, the final week of the full moon lunar eclipse energy before we enter the solar eclipse energy on April the 8th. So Monday of next week. So this is saying there is a whole new world awaiting you. And for each and every one of us, collectively, it truly is. I think for you, it's more about bringing in joy and happiness into your life. There's some kind of block lifted from your creativity, allowing your inner expression to flow. I think in some way that has been hampered or pushed down recently, and this is a time when you can come alive in it. And it might not just be recently; it may have been going on for quite some time. And this is like the pop, the champagne cork. It's like a, and all of a sudden, you can, your creativity is dynamic and flowing, and your self-expression is dynamic and flowing. But there's some things, some details that we do need to take care of, some energy that we do want to leave in our rearview mirror, and it's important for us to address those issues this week. Now let's look at work and career. We have Three of Pentacles, so it's roll up your sleeves, get to work, okay? There's no shortcut, at least not this week for us. It's rolling up your sleeves. It's doing what needs to be done. It's giving it our best effort. It's taking the time to do it right. Even if you don't think people are watching or listening or paying attention, they are. So be aware of that you always want to put your best foot forward in everything you're doing right now, because people are watching. People are becoming aware of maybe a talent, an ability, how you utilize your time, your energy, what you bring to the table, what you bring to the atmosphere. And this is us potentially creating our path towards our future prosperity, abundance, the raises we're going to have, the influx of more income, working towards a passion, a dream, a desire, perhaps one brushstroke at a time. That's all it takes. We don't have to, all we have to do is consistently show up, and we will be walking right into it. So what is it that you are trying to walk into? What is it that you are creating one brushstroke at a time? I see that as it was once a barren wall. The wall murals, well, we're painting one. But it's our pathway forward. It's going to be like we can walk through it once we're done it. And notice at the bottom, we haven't made the path towards it, but we are creating the backdrop. We are creating some of the beauty that we want to meet us when we cross through, when we cross to the new path. So we want to set some things into place, some things into motion. The Four of Wands, we could be partnering with somebody. Absolutely. Somebody may come in right now. It's almost like a magnetic pull for each and every one of us in different areas of your life, our life. For you, I think a mentor comes in during this time. They're going to awaken a desire within you. They're going to show you the possibilities of your potential, where you don't see yourself, where you need to see yourself in a different light, in a different viewpoint. They start to make you understand or give you clarity to your truest gifts and talents and utilizing them towards success. So this could be a new boss coming in. It could be just a coworker, and all of a sudden you start talking and they go, you should do this and you should do that. And maybe they're very wise. Keep a healthy ego when people are talking to you. We have the King of Cups. So we want to make sure that our foundation is strong, our the basics. We need to take care of the basics. We need to sit strong in our reality, our environment. There is a beautiful ship on the horizon coming into port. We know it's going to bring us beauty. We know it's going to bring us new travels. That is the boat we're getting on to go in search of uncharted territory, new experiences, opportunities, adventures. But first we have to make sure that we've got all of our ducks in a row. We need to make sure that we are happy, we are content, we are strong, we are confident. We have that belief in ourselves. We're willing to take a risk on ourselves. So, self love is important here. Loving ourselves and knowing our worth, knowing our value, knowing that we are enough are all part and package, part and parcel, part and parcel. We have keep your eye on the big picture, leave the details to others, experience that leads to success, genuine concern for others. Okay? When we create not only for ourselves but for the collective, it's so much more rewarding and everybody wins to a higher degree. Keep your eye on the big picture. So it's about dreaming of the big picture, the happy ever after, the best life ever, of seeing it in your mind, attaching yourself to that vision. You know, how does it feel when people start congratulating you, patting you on the back, shaking your hand, telling you job well done, knew you had it in you? Wow, it must have taken so much to do this and you made it look so simple. What are they saying to you? What does the environment look like? What color scheme does it have? Start to get invested in it. So you couldn't do anything better for yourself than just sit there at least 3 times a day and just pop in there for a minute and attach yourself to some kind of happiness or joy that you're feeling because of something within your picture of your best life ever. Watch how it transforms your world. Watch how it transforms your world. Um, Experience that leads to success. So some things may be happening right now, and by you not shying away from the experience, you meeting it head on, you looking at it in the eye and dealing with it, is going to propel you forward. That's going to lead you exactly where you need to be, where you want to be. We have the Nine of Michaels. The worry is unnecessary. Focus on your thoughts of the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, worry to your angels. Okay, so give it up to God. Okay, just say, I can't deal with this now. This regret I feel, I can't deal with it. I'm giving that up to you. Release it. Let it go. It does nothing for you. It does nothing for you. Okay, your worry is unnecessary. So where you have been trying to maybe go forward and you just kind of seem stagnated, no matter what, you know, you might see a little bit of growth or a little bit of improvement, but it's nowhere near what you were imagining you were going to be at right now in this period of time. It's like, what is holding me back? And you try different things and different things just don't seem to just pop you over the top like it should. Okay, so stop worrying about why that is and just keep showing up consistently and doing. Consistently and doing, keeping your eye on the big picture, on the prize. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. I didn't even realize I read that, but focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Keep acting like you've already done it. You've already had the success. It's already a done deal. That you're actually walking in the glory of doing that, accomplishing that, creating that, taking that next step, believing in yourself. We'll get one more here. We've got follow your heart, a love for home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, listen to your sage wisdom under this energy. Absolutely. It's going to lead you in the right direction. Do not barter with it. Do what it says, okay? Follow your heart. Where is your heart leading you? What is your passions? What is your desire? What do you truly want to create or manifest or give birth to in this world? Put your eye on the prize. Okay, a love for home and family, of course. That's why the majority of us go to work, so we can come home, we can have a beautiful home to come home to. That's safe, that's welcoming, that's inviting, that's full of love, that's full of treasures. Okay, let's go to love and relationships. Let's go to home and family. Okay, we got the Eight of Pentacles. We're kind of raising the bar on ourselves of what we can have when it comes to love, perhaps. Maybe we've said, oh, that isn't for us, but maybe it is. Uh, who we are within the relationship. We're going to try and be a better person within the relationship, maybe be more present within the relationship, more willing to help, support, cheer on, have an empathy for the people that are closest to us in our life. But we're raising the bar in some way on how we interact with people when it comes to our relationships. Maybe we're exploring the shared values we have together. Maybe it's time to heal those past wounds and move forward. We have the Page of Cups. Not the only ones to get the Page of Cups here. I think the last one I went Cinderella. What are you dreaming of when it comes to a relationship? And some of you say, I don't want a relationship, Tilly. Well, relationships isn't just a spouse or a lover. A relationship is a best friend. A relationship is somebody that is dear to your heart. A parent, a child, a family member, a coworker, a neighbor. So what do you dream about when you dream about the potential of those kinds of relationships? What do you consider to be the magic of love? What does love bring in? What does the magic bring in? What can be created because of that? What can be doable? What can become if you tap into the magic of love? To allow yourself to, become sensual, to be the romantic. This is dreaming about, the happily ever after when it comes to the love in our life, the people we hold dear to us, and what that relationship looks like, and maybe creating a little bit more laughter and fun and joy into the experience. And in what ways could you do that? Got the Five of Swords. We have to have a healthy ego with the people the people we love the most will come to us and they'll give us advice. And sometimes it comes off as pure criticism. Sometimes it comes off as I shouldn't even be on this path. And those are the people that really just don't want you to maybe get hurt, but they want to keep you at their level. They want to keep you away from the successes, because if you get successful, what does that make them? And so you want to put space in between those people and yourself right now. But there's other people that are coming to you and saying, listen, when I took these steps, this is what happened to me. And you can kind of get a whisper of shortcuts, missing the potholes, the tripwires, the things went wrong in their path forward. So this is love, this is relationships, and maybe you have somebody who is having a fantastic relationship and they want to hook you up and you just don't want to be hooked up. But what they say to you now could be, well, you can't be alone the rest of your life, You just got to let somebody in. Might be the person that you don't want in your life, whereas the person says, I want you to go home to somebody and have somebody to celebrate wonderful moments with. Because have you ever brought that into the thought process? Maybe we just need someone to back us up and seeing the gift we are. Now, if you're in a relationship, it could be that as well, right? The healthy advice over the criticism. It's really about seeing your relationships in a whole new light, imagining what they could be, and understanding where you need to play the part in order to make that happen within the relationships. Let's get a card here. We have Express Your Love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. Well, I can't ask for a better validation on the reading for your love and relationships this week. I'm just going to leave it right there. Let's move over to your personal growth and how to bring it in so that you are empowered going forward. And we have the Three of Cups. Well, it's about bringing out joy, laughter, celebration, giggles, dancing, allowing your creativity to flow, allowing your self-expression, allowing yourself to get romantic, allowing yourself to be sensual, allowing yourself to just be in the moment and enjoy. There could be good news coming in as well, giving you cause for celebration, but just celebrate because you have this moment. It wasn't promised, so celebrate that you get to have this moment. We have the Nine of Swords. Stop worrying about all the small stuff. I think we already had that somewhere else here. I think it comes with work and career. Is looking at the big picture right now. Okay, when we look at the big picture, we see what stands in our way. When we see what stands in our way under a lunar eclipse energy, we can let go of these things so that they no longer impede our path forward. We have the King of Wands. King of Wands is about getting enthusiastic, passionate, building some kind of drive or momentum, getting motivated, showing up every single day because you want to. You can't wait to. Let's get this party started, kind of thing. We don't need a big outline in order to step into this energy. We really just need a couple of bullet points, and as we go, we'll just change the dynamics as we go. If we need to change the dynamics, what needs to be diversified, what needs to be expanded, we'll worry about that later. Let's just do right now and get excited about the doing. We also have the Hierophant, so somebody could be coming to you for spiritual advice or just advice in general. Knowledge, wisdom. You could find yourself in a leadership role this week. And it's not even that you're elected to, but more people will listen to you, even if there is another leader in the room. They'll look to you for some of the information, some of the wisdom, some of the advice. This is a strong spiritual time for you to talk to God, your angels, your guides, the universe, your higher self. This is a strong time in your life to meditate and imagine the possibilities that could be around the corner for you. I mean, we did have the World card, did we not? Yes, we did. So there is a brand new world awaiting you. It's right around the corner. And so we want to release the things that are holding us back. And I think we can do that, a lot of that, just through meditating and having conversations seemingly with ourselves. Let's go over here. Gratitude, be grateful for all you have. The more you are grateful for the present moment, the more things come into your life that you are going to be grateful for. Okay? Doing gratitude alone raises your happiness level. It lowers your blood pressure. It relieves stress. When stressful things happen, you can go with the flow easier. All because you do gratitude. Okay, consistently when you do it, gratitude journal is probably the best way to do it in the evening before you're going to bed. Just mention a few things that you were grateful for that day and go to sleep. It makes sweeter dreams. We dream and we go deeper within our sleep, so we have a more restful sleep as well. Look at some of the scientific research out there about gratitude. Okay, it's absolutely free to do. So why wouldn't we take advantage of it to build our happiness, to grow our dreams, to see our potential? We have vacation. Take time for relaxation and adventure. It is time to plan that adventure. Go on vacation. Unwind. See the world. And this might be just in our mind, okay? When we're going on vacation, it could be through a meditation. Throw yourself on a beach. Okay, see the water so blue, and you can see right down and all the little rocks and pebbles and fish in the different colors swimming by you because the water is so clear and the sun is shining. Or what is it for you? You're walking in a field and the deer comes walking out, or maybe it's the elephant come walking out. Whatever it may be for you that brings you peace, harmony, an inner balance. These are all things that we want to be experiencing this week. We have the dolphin. Don't worry, be happy, right? We had that worry card in there, right? We're worried about all the little stuff. And is this going to go right? And should I buy this because, well, it's really out of my budget? And well, stop it already, okay? Big picture, big picture, big picture. Write it down, big picture. I want you to close your eyes, look at the back of your forehead, and I want you to imagine writing big picture. Okay, now make it flashing, okay? Big picture. Write it on there so you see it with your eyes, the back of your forehead. Big picture, big picture. That's all you want to concentrate on this week by the looks of it. Well, we want to concentrate on so much more, don't we? But when we look at the big picture, that's when you're going to see what is standing in your way. That is when you address those things so you can go into your tomorrow. And this is a one in a lifetime kind of opportunity that we are walking towards. We will never see this. I don't think another civilization years from now, millennium from now, will see this kind of alignment in the sky. I mean, all the planets are like right here. Okay, there's just space, and all the planets are together. So all the planets are getting really some kind of energy from a solar eclipse, total solar eclipse. So I'm kind of excited. Can you tell? Go with the flow. Let things happen. Go with the flow. Don't fight it. See where you end up. Take the trip. Look at this on that water that I sent you to, that beach. Well, that looks more fun than what I was talking about. And go with the flow. Let things happen. Embrace everything around you. Love everything around you. Express your love. Create the happiness. Create the joy. Allow the creativity to flow this week. See the potential of who you are and who you can be going forward. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.